Freddy's back with another episode of The Weekly Freddy. Sorry guys, I know I haven't been around for a while. Whew, all I got to say is that there's a lot to share. So, first big piece of news, I just moved to Minneapolis, and by just moved, I mean I moved about a year and change ago. I don't even remember when the last episode I aired. So I moved to Minneapolis, so right now I live in the Midwest, and as you can see, I live in not a box. I actually live in a home. It's cold as fuck, that's all I have to say, and I don't understand why I decided that Minneapolis was the perfect place, because Minneapolis is actually colder than fucking hell. One of my best friends, Douglas Carnes, moved out here, and he is the director of the GNU, which is a large barbershop chorus out here, and him and I used to compete together internationally and stuff. If you've seen, I believe in one of the episodes, I haven't posted the link for that. He was like, hey, like, there's a really good theater scene out here, you should probably come visit and, like, you know, check it out. So I said, okay, hell with it. And so I kind of doubled down and said, fuck it, I'm moving out there instead. So I stupidly moved out with about $200 in my pocket and just set out for Minneapolis. Bought a plane ticket, and my best friend was like, hey, like, we'll let you stay with us for a little bit, and then we have possibly another accommodation for you once you get here. So I did this one really cool thing where I thought, like, hey, I'm not going to do any research before I move out there. I had no internet. I had my laptop and my phone and stuff, and so I kind of searched online on my phone as much as I could without going over my data. Literally, I went to every theater, and what I would do was I would go to the box office and be like, hey, I'm an actor, I'm new in town, is there any work inside the theater? Some of you out there who are actors and stuff like that may be looking at me like saying like, what the hell, that's not how that works. So sometimes having your foot in the door will help other things at times. I don't know why my nipple's so itchy right now. Anyway, I looked at different theaters, and most of them said they didn't have work, and a lot of them said, look at Minnesota Playlist, and look at Minnesota Playlist, and blah, 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 Minnesota Playlist. We already cast for the year. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I guess I'm never gonna get a fucking job out here. I happened to see an audition for a theater out here called the Guthrie. So the highlights, basically, I auditioned for the Guthrie Theater, landed the Guthrie Theater job. It was for an essentials contract, basically an extras part. I met so many people and connected with so many different amazing actors in town. The people that were on that stage, they were all super heavy hitters. If it wasn't for me meeting certain people in that show, I would have never branched out, especially this one amazing actor. Her name is Regina Williams. Honestly, if it wasn't for Regina Williams, I probably would not have a career out here. After that, things kind of started snowballing within the year. I ended up auditioning for a theater called Mixed Blood Theater. And Jack Ruler basically sat me down and he gave me the rundown of how like it works here in Minneapolis. Here are the theaters you need to talk to. Here are the theaters you need to contact. Funny enough, like he cast me in one of his shows and ended up doing a world premiere of a show called Safe at Home, which was done at a baseball field. After that, the next highlight, a few months pass and I end up auditioning for the Ordway. From time to time, they produce their own works, and I auditioned for In the Heights. In the Heights is like the story of New York, like Latinos in New York, in Washington Heights, and I'm just like, yo, that's like my family, that's my story, like I need to get this. I never would have imagined that I would have landed something in the Heights. They called me back for the part of Sonny, and I was like looking over the lines, the sides, and the music, and I was like, this is really fucking hard. Crazy enough, I landed the gig, and I did my first tour. The next highlight, I ended up landing another show at Chanhassen Dinner Theaters. So I ended up doing Sister Act, and I turned union, I turned equity, I did a 4-month contract of that, and it's just incredible, like all the progress. What I really wanted to say in this video was that I am sorry that I've been gone for so long, and I wanted to make it up to everybody, and I want to tell everyone I am going to be continuing the Weekly Freddy again because I need my outlet back, and there are other reasons why I stopped doing the Weekly Freddy, and those will be upcoming stories that I will tell you. Thank you guys. the people who have watched my channel, and the people who have been supporting me and who have been there the entire time. Thank you so much for helping in every way that you do. I love you guys. Peace.